Good day and welcome. My name is Mr. Bent, and today we're going to be walking through how we access Electude and how you're going to gain access to this throughout our term together. So first off, we're going to be going into our Google Classroom. As soon as you've logged in, you're going to go into your classwork section. Once we've gained access to our classwork section, you're going to look for the category that says AutoShop Class Handouts. Once you see that, you're going to scroll down through that section and you'll see a web page, a little section here that's going to say how to access Electude. Once you click on that, all of the instructions are here in terms of how to access it, but we're going to walk through it together step by step so that way you have it in case you forgot, you are away for the day, or you just need this as another reminder. So you're going to click on this and it's going to bring you to the Electude page. As soon as you click on this, you're a student, so you are going to be clicking the student tab. Now, when you enter this, you're going to be entering your name. So let's say your name is Khadija J. So for example, and your last name starts with a J, and this year as I'm making this is 2021. So that would be your name. That would be how you spell this. That would be how you enter this. Your first name is exactly how it's spelt on the attendance list. So if your name is Steven and you go by Steve, I won't know that when I've made these accounts, when I've given you access to Electude. So your name will be exactly as it is spelt on my attendance for your first name. Following that, I will be using your last initial and just the year of whatever school year it is starting. So for example, I'm making this, the school year is going to be starting in 2021. So September 2021 till June 2022. You're still going to be using 2021 because that is when the school year itself has started. If we're starting the school year in September 2022, then you're just going to be using 2022 and so on and so forth. Okay, but you're just going to be entering your first name exactly as it's spelled on the attendance list, followed by your last initial and the year that we're starting. Your password, everybody's starting password is the same. And that password is 123456789. Very simple, very easy. Once you enter this password, it's going to ask you to accept some terms of service when you log in. You're going to accept that, and then it's going to ask you to change your password. Change it to whatever you want. Make sure that you save it under your Google account. It'll make things a little bit easier for later. Now, before we log in, you can see here that there's a forgot password. This will not work for us. The reason it won't work is because I have to input an email address for you when I make your account. When I do that, I don't use student email addresses. I don't use anything like that. Instead, I just put a phony email account so it won't ever be able to reset your password. If you forget for whatever reason, you can send me a message in the Google Classroom underneath our Electude settings, and I will go in and I will reset your password, and it's just going to be reset to what the default was every time I do that. So I just go in and I reset it as 123456789, and that will allow you to enter into Electude. So for me, I'm Mr. B, so Mr. B 2021, and my password. I've already gone in, so I've already made my password. So I'm going to enter my password, going to go in, and bam. Okay, as soon as you enter, depending on what course you're in, you're going to see the content of whatever it is. If we're in a quadmester semester, whatever it is, if you're period 1, period 2, wherever you're at, that's where you're going to see your information. You're going to click on our unit, and you'll see that when you click on this, there's a whole bunch of units. There's a whole bunch of days. These are assigned through days normally. But if it's got a lock, it means you cannot access this unit. Instead, you can only access the ones that have a folder. These will be timed out after a certain amount of days. They will get locked out again. So just keep that in mind when you're working on this stuff. So that's how you're going to access Electude, and that's how you're going to use it. This program offers a lot of great features for me as a teacher. So just keep in mind that while you're working on these assignments, I can see your activity through the website. I can see if you're active or not active. I can see when you've logged in and not logged in. So this program is pretty awesome for me as a teacher and for keeping you guys accountable. So just keep that in mind as you're working through this stuff. So that way you can keep yourself focused, keep yourself on track, and make sure that you're not falling behind. And I will be doing that as well from my end, from everything that I can see. If you need any more help or you need any more assistance, please let me know. You can send me a message in the Google Classroom, and I will be happy to assist you as we work through this. On our first day, we will be going through how to access Electude, or in the first few days of our term how to access this, so that way everybody knows and everybody does have access. This is also how we access our workshop manual, but we'll get through that in another video in another section. As for right now, I just want to get everybody access to Electude, so that way we can get moving on with our stuff. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this helped you gain access to Electude, and I hope that this helped you. Have a wonderful day and take care.